family of Christ? It's Getty here from Not Finished Yet, back with another video. I was passing through Faneuil Hall, Quincy Market area here in Boston, Massachusetts, and I walked by Newbury Comics, and I decided to take a little peek in here. Now, I'm familiar with this store. It's a little like off the wall, a little abstract. There's some interesting things in here. So I kind of knew that I may have to expect some strange stuff. But I said, let me just take a look in here, see if I see anything cool that I may want to purchase. But as soon as I stepped in the door, something already struck me in a bad way. Guys, I opened the door, and this is what I see right in the beginning. Zoltar. It's like one of those fortune telling machines. They even got tarot cards in here. They got some incense here, crystal ball. Basically, I think you put in some money, like $1, it says, and you get a little fortune.
What are you waiting for?
It's a
Come on over.
fortune teller
fee,
card.
Zoltar will give you a wealth of wisdom.
They say they'll give you a little bit of wisdom if you put in your $1. Again, this is something that I want to expose because you're actually paying money to receive some kind of good fortune or so-called good fortune or wisdom. And it's really just a hoax. I mean, look at this too. Do you notice that Buddha statue in there? They got that little Buddha statue. But this is, guys, these are the kind of things that we need to be aware of. This is not a joke. This is not a game. These kind of things have spiritual roots. People turn to psychics, they turn to fortune tellers, they turn to tarot cards as some kind of like spiritual practice to somehow fill that void within themselves. The void that only God, the true God himself, through Jesus Christ, can ever fill. So this is another false form, a false form of peace, a false form of joy, a false form of positivity. Actually, if I was to even, I would go as far as saying it even opens some kind of spiritual channels or spiritual doors. There's some kind of network that you open yourself to in a spiritual way that is not good. So we have to be aware of these kind of things. As followers of Jesus Christ, we have no part with these kinds of things. Fortune tellers, psychics, palm readers, witches, warlocks, all of that. It's not of us as followers of Christ. We're set apart. We walk in purity. It's not proper for us as saints of God to partake in those kind of things. And now look at also what I noticed right next to the fortune telling machine. They have some books here, which is some of these books really interesting, huh? You got a book on mythology, gods, Lovecraft. I don't really know what that is, but it might be some kind of mythology tales, scary stories. Secret history of the world. That's the all-seeing eye symbol. But look at right here. Good Omens with a devil on the cover. And then they have another Good Omens book. So maybe like they have one. But look at this. Look at this. The Nice and Accurate Prophecies of Agnes Nutter, Witch. Okay. So none of this is good to get your hands on. Another thing about witches. Okay. So yeah, guys, I'm just telling you, man. Like this, all over the place. They sell stuff like these kinds of things in stores. So you have to really just beware of what kind of products you're buying, what kind of things are in the shop. Of course, like this, it's good to be a demon slayer. But just remembering that there's demons, there's demonic entities out there is a good thing to remember, because these are the things behind some of the stuff that you see in this real world. There's demons, there's spirits, and there's stuff behind all of these manifestations and these creations. These products, these items are a physical manifestation, something you can feel and touch. but it came from an idea. It came from a vision. It came from an influence of some sort. And most of those influences are spirits. So what kind of spirit is influencing you? What kind of spirit is behind these products and creations? That's what we have to ask ourselves. I could go on and on about the different examples of these kind of things that they're selling in some stores, but really, I just want to say, like, watch what you are around, watch what you buy, watch what you wear, because not everything is godly, of course. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to expose that. God bless you, and I thank you for watching. I pray you have a blessed day. Guys, one last thing in this store before I'm done. It just so happens after I was finished with the video, I stumbled on this horrific pin that says Jesus had two dads and he turned out all right. This is sick what they're trying to do. They're trying to put a pride flag and say, kind of advocate for LGBT using Jesus's name, trying to come up with this way of saying, oh, Jesus had two dads, which would be God the Father and Joseph. And they're twisting it. They're twisting it in a way to make it sound homosexual. This is truly wrong and twisted, guys.